I want to do a vlog, and serious topic, abusive relationships. So I was talking to somebody, and during that time, not to say that person was necessarily physically abusive, but there was some verbal abuse, and it just took one time for that to happen. I don't condone people attacking someone's character. I don't swear. I try my best not to. I'm not a swearer. And in a relationship, I think it is classless to swear at the person that you're with. Marriage, relationship, I don't care. You shouldn't be cussing the person out, swearing F words and all that stuff. Calling them a B. I don't even like it when women call each other B, even in fun. I hate it. That's just me. I'm old school. I don't care, but I find it classless. If you want to do it, but don't do it to me. And I see some relationship where people do that, but I mean, if the woman takes it or the man takes it, fine, but to me it's abusive. And when I went through that, there was a little bit of time where I kept kind of going back to the person. You know, I noticed that the person would say something and I'd be upset, and they would text me back and say, oh, I'm sorry I did this, it's just that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. And then a little while would pass, everything would be good, and then same thing happened again, and I'm like, okay. And then a little while, you know, everything would be nice, and then a little while after, something will happen, and then I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's not cool. And the last time it happened, like, it was really bad. Not that, again, it wasn't physical, but it was verbal, and it really hurt me. And I got a small, minute glimpse into the life of a victim of abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, mental, emotional abuse, God, every abuse. I can see how that person could go back to the abuser. I can see how it can subtly happen. I would no longer judge the person and say, oh my God, they must have a low self-esteem, or they must, you know, something must be wrong with them while they're going to go back, and they must be mentally wrong with them, or they must be manipulating them, or they must be this. And, you know, I see, I understand, I get it. 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 Really, my wish and hope is that any woman or man, because it does happen to men, if you don't want to talk about it, then at least you get out of it. All right? If you don't want to talk about it, at least get out of it. It's not worth it. It's not worth your life. You're holding back so much potential. That person is stifling you of things that are in you to come out. To me, that person's trying to control you, trying to keep you in a box, whether for whatever reason. It's various reasons why people abuse verbally or physically, emotionally, mentally. There's various reasons. I'm not even going to start to list. But for you, what it does is keep you in a box. It keeps you confined. You can't do anything. You can't move. You feel like a prisoner. You can't be yourself. You can't talk how you want to talk to who you want to talk. You can't aspire to be and dream. You can't do all of that. And I just pray and hope that anybody watching this, that you get out of it. If you don't want to talk about it, get out of it. Get out of it, get out of it, get out of it. It's not worth it. And anybody, the signs are there before you even marry that person. If that person is, if you're in a relationship, you're just starting a relationship, you're just talking to that person to get to know if you want to be in a relationship, you're engaged to somebody, that person is making fun of you. If you feel that you're walking on eggshells, If you feel that the person cusses you out for no reason, the person gets angry for no reason, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag all over the blinking place, red flag. Not even caution, red flag. Red means stop. Stop. Don't go any further. Get the heck out of it. Get out of it quickly. Please get out of it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's not worth it. Those are big red flags. I am so telling you. You could pass it off and say, oh, they had a right to get angry. Okay, you can be angry. There is a scripture in the Bible that says, be angry and sin not. How do we sin? Sin by offending somebody. So if you are going to get angry, you can get angry, but you don't have to offend a person while you're angry. You can be angry at a situation, but you don't have to be cussing people out, swearing all kind of thing. And when the person doesn't deserve it, that's the person you're supposed to be working with towards something. No, if you have to suffer through that, if you have to even think about that next time you have to bring something to your significant other or somebody you potentially want to be with, and you are afraid because their reaction is going to be hurtful to you, get out of it. Get out of it, run. Run. And on top of it, if you see that the family of that person, they don't have a proper relationship, I would take serious caution. That's like in between yellow and red, almost red. You know that color, Sarasota? I think it's something like that. I would take caution because chances are that family, if everybody else gets along except for that person, they're the oddball out, something must be wrong with that person. Common denominator. If they fight with everybody, always have an argument, always have some kind of disagreement, can't get along with this person, struggle and change friends all the time, something is wrong. Keep your eyes open, observe, observe, observe. Not because it's not worth it. If you have, if you're a single mother, if you're a single parent and you're looking for someone to help you out with the child, it's not worth the suffering because you could be abused and your child. Okay, don't put your child through that. It's not worth it. Oh, I'm lonely. Do you want to be lonely and have somebody? It don't make no sense. Be lonely by yourself. By yourself. Find somebody else. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I want to hold some of you people, hug you and just tell you, come on now, get out of it. If you don't want to talk about it, get out of it. It's not worth it. Your life is worth so much more. I just watched a video yesterday of some story I never even heard of, and it was so sad. This father, I'm not even gonna say the ethnicities, but it's to me, it's relevant kind of, but irrelevant right now because the principle is abuse. The father was abusive. The mother left with the two daughters. They went somewhere else, some other state. And then the mother told them, oh, we're going to visit, we're going back to the city to visit family. On the way there, but the girls were kind of cautious. They're teenage girls. They were cautious. They're like, I don't know if I want to go back. I'm kind of scared. But they knew that they felt they weren't going to see their father because the mother didn't say that. On the way, the mother said that she tricked them and they're actually going back to the father. Do you know what ended up happening? The two girls ended up getting killed. The mother's still alive. That's a tough one. The mother said she didn't know that he would do that. I'm trying my best not to call her a liar. I'm trying my best to not call her a liar. But anyways, it's a sad state of affairs that happened. Those girls were afraid. The mother tricked them and said, we're going back to your daddy. Yeah, don't worry, you'll be okay. Meet with your father. And boom, as soon as they meet with their father, brown, shot dead. The two girls, innocent lives. They didn't choose to be in this. They were forced in it. It's so dear to my heart. Young people are so dear to my heart. But people who are hurt and suffering are dear to my heart as well. If you don't want to talk about it, get out of it.